Alrighty, friends. How's everyone doing? Happy Friday. All right, so we're going to go over today's workout. We have a fun 25-minute time cap chipper today. So I'm going to show you the workout, and then I'm actually going to get to do it with you today, so you're not just staring at an empty space. So we have our first portion. It's kind of hard to see, but we have 3 rounds of 30 push-ups, 30 alternating dumbbell or kettlebell snatches. And if you don't have any objects, then do 30 single arm burpees alternating. I'll show you what a single arm burpee looks like in just a moment. From there, right into 2 rounds of 50 sit-ups, weighted if you can. If not, then regular. 50 dumbbell or kettlebell push press. So I would recommend doing alternating on each side, like equitable amounts. Or shoulder to overhead with a med ball, a wall ball, or a banded overhead press. And then finally, we have 1 round of 100 air squats and then 200 double unders, single unders, or calf jumps. So we'll have you do 200 double unders, 200 single unders, or 200 calf jumps. And then jumping back and forth over a line is also an option, right? So for those calf jumps. Awesome. Okay. So what I want everyone to do is to grab a space in their houses, their apartments, what have you. So we're going to do some single unders, or we're going to go into some calf jumps. So again, those calf jumps, what they look like is we're jumping over a line or an imaginary line. So we're going to do 50 of these. I promise I'm counting. All right, once you've done 50 of those, we're gonna go into 10 air squats, keeping our chest high, bringing our hips below parallel. All right, once we've done 10 of those air squats, I want us to do 10 lunges in place, having those knees make contact with the floor. So 10 total, 5 on each side. All right. So what I want us to do now is to grab your object. If you happen to have a dumbbell or a kettlebell, we're going to warm up our snatches. So let's grab our dumbbell, kettlebell. So I'm using a kettlebell today. So I'm grabbing on to the edge. If you have a dumbbell, it kind of helps to have it from not the centermost portion of the dumbbell, but from like the edge when you're doing snatches. So we're going to go into 5 high pulls from the center, the hang position, 5 high pulls. And then let's switch sides, 5 on the left or right, depending on whichever arm you started with. All right, if you can, what I want you to do is single arm Russian swings. We'll do 5, 4, and 5. Other arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I know with the dumbbell it's a little awkward. Back to the right or left arm, whichever you started with. From here, we're gonna dip, keep our back flat, drive our dumbbell or kettlebell up. If you have a dumbbell, it's gonna look a little bit different, right? You're gonna bring it up, make contact with the floor, and then drive up at the top. You can alternate in the air, catching it just like that, or again, setting it down, bringing it back up, just like that. So alternating. All right, so I'm gonna use my kettlebell. I'm gonna do 5 dumbbell snatches with my warm-up weight. I encourage you to do 5, kettlebell, I encourage you to do 5 on each arm of dumbbell or kettlebell snatches of whichever weight you have. Try not to slap your wrist. If you have a kettlebell, really make sure to punch high at the top. All right, good. Alrighty. So, if you have a jump rope, let's grab our jump ropes now. I want you to give me 20 double unders. If you don't have a jump rope, we're gonna go back to those 20 alternating jumps on over a line. And if you're still working on double unders and you don't have them yet, I want you to do 20 single unders. So I'm gonna do 20 double unders. All right, good. So warming up our movements. Okay. So now take a couple minutes, catch your breath, catch my breath. We're gonna go back to our dumbbell and our kettlebell. We're gonna bring our dumbbell or kettlebell in our front rack position, starting with our right arm. We're gonna go into 3 push on each side. So 3, dipping and driving, locking out at the top. We have our push press for workout number 2. 1, 2, 3. And then let's do that one more time. 3 on the right side, and then 3 on the left side. I'm gonna try to use a 24 kilogram for the actual workout. I'm just warming up my body, my ligaments. Okay, before we get started, we're gonna do a couple more things. We'll have everyone meet in a push-up position or a plank. You can also do this from your knees. So plank, we're gonna do 20 shoulder taps, 10 on each side. And from here, we're gonna go into 10 push-ups. From the knees or full-on push-up, make sure our chest makes contact with the floor. We keep our elbows tucked in. On that 10th one, back to downward facing dog, walking out those feet. And let's walk our feet to meet our hands. Before we get started, does anyone have any questions? Questions, comments, concerns, outrage? Before we dive into our workout, feel free to say no in the chat feature. All right, cool. Looks like we're good. Alrighty, friends, we are going to get this party started in just a few moments. Alrighty, so again, 3 rounds, 30 push-ups, 30 alternating dumbbell or kettlebell snatches if no objects. Remember that single arm burpee? We're gonna talk about that right now. So single arm burpee, 1 arm, bringing it down, up, same thing, other side, up. So single arm, right? So you're gonna wanna make sure that you're landing with that, not like completely just like throwing your body to the ground, but actually making sure that both your hands will make contact with that first arm first, right? So right arm, then left arm, right arm, then left arm. Kind of like a single arm push-up, right? Where you're having most of your weight on one single arm. If that's too rough for you, do regular burpees, please. I don't want anyone to hurt themselves. Cool. So anyway, back to what I was saying. We talked about workout number 1. So workout number 2, 50 sit-ups. Then we have 50 dumbbell or kettlebell push press, 2 rounds of those. Finally, 100 air squats, 200 single unders, 200 or double unders, or 200 calf jumps. All right, we have a 25-minute time cap. So I'm gonna have you face me and I'm just gonna let you all know. I'm gonna do the workout along with you. So this will be a fun time. If you have an ab mat, grab your ab mat. We're gonna be doing those as well to make sure that we know what we're doing. I'm probably gonna be looking at the whiteboard a lot just because I'm so close to it and I don't wanna have to write it down again. Alrighty, so let me grab a clicker and we'll get this party started in just a few moments.
Free for the summer, free for the sun. You want me free for the summer. Free for the summer.
All right, friends. We're gonna get started with workout number 1. Again, it's 3 rounds, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Need some chalk. Keep pushing, y'all. Keep moving. Good work. Keep moving. Good work, keep going. These push-ups are rough. My left arm. Change of plans, y'all. Don't do what I just did. Good work. Keep moving. Woo. Good job. Keep going. Good job, friends. Keep going. Good work. Good job, folks. 8 minutes left. 8 minutes remaining. Good job, keep going. Keep going. Four minutes. 4 minutes, y'all. I'm foregoing the shoulder stuff because my left shoulder is really hurting me. Three minutes. Two minutes. Ninety seconds. One minute. 20 seconds. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. Woo! Awesome. How'd everyone do? How'd it go for everyone? Did folks finish? All right. Let's find a spot on the wall or a couch or a hard space. We're gonna put our ankle up against the wall. I'm sorry, our foot, not our ankle. That was spicy. My shoulders hurt. And let's switch legs. Alrighty, so finding a spot on a wall or a steady surface, we're gonna do our left arm. We're gonna stretch out that shoulder. So stretch out our shoulder, bring in our palm. And let's switch arms. Right arm now, same thing. Alrighty, from here, let's bring it to the bottom of an air squat. Palms together, rotate side to side. Press out on those knees. And let's stand it up. I also encourage a scorpion stretch as well as an iron cross to kind of stretch out those shoulders on the floor. Thank you all so much for coming. It's been a pleasure, and I look forward to connecting more with folks soon. Have a great rest of your evening, morning, whenever you watch this.